Greenmail is a profit-making tactic in which the bidder company purchases the target company's large stakes, and then threatens the target company with a hostile takeover, and creates a situation in such a way that the target company is forced to buy back their stock, at a significant premium in order to suspend the potential takeover. Now, how does Greenmail works? Let's see an example here. Imagine that there are two companies, Company A, and Company B. We will assume that Company A is the bidder firm, and Company B is the target firm here. At first, Company A, the bidder, will buy a substantial amount of shares of Company B from the open market. Let's say, the current market price of the share is 1 ringgit per share. So, Company A will buy it at a price of only 1 ringgit per share. After some time, Company A proposes his intention on acquiring the whole business of Company B. Now, as Company A has owned a quite percentage of the total shares from Company B, it means that they own a big part of ownership in the Company B. Not having any other option, Company B has to buy back all the shares owned by the Company A. Now here comes the problem. The bidder firm will usually takes an advantage of the situation by selling back the shares at a somewhat more pricey than the actual market price. We can say that the Company B has to buy the shares at a premium price, since the value is far above the market price. Sometimes, if the target firm is short in capital to buy back the shares, they have to use the investors' or shareholders' money to buy back the shares. Worst case that may arise is, the target company is now left with a large amount of debt, and the shares value is now has reduced. In the next section, we will show a roleplay on how Greenmail actually happens in the real life of business.
Which company I want to buy their shares today? Fazura holding shares seem interesting. So I decide to buy half of their shares and plan to take over and threaten them to take over their company and make them buy their shares from me.
What's the new update about my shareholder? Okay, let me check it. Wow, all 60% that I've opened to shareholder is sold. But why 50% bought by the same person? This is huge. Hello, please inform to all of our board of directors and shareholders about our urgent online meeting tonight as soon as possible. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Thank you for attending our meeting tonight. I'm really sorry for disturbing you guys. Actually, I'm very surprised when I found out that we have a shareholder that buy half of Fazura holding shares.
Hello, I am from Lofa Corporation. It is true that I have bought half of your company share, and in today's meeting, I would like to express my interest in taking over Fazura Holdings, since I have measure of ownership in your company now. If you do not want this to happen, you need to buy back your share from me for 100,000 US dollar.
It's nonsense. That price is far above the market value. You cannot do that. Please, I'm begging you.
I don't even care. Take it or leave it. I will give you 3 days to make a decision. If you don't buy it, I will take over your company.
Guys, I don't think we have any choice right now. I think we need to buy back our shares from her, even using the other investors' money, or else I will lose Fazra Holdings. Oh my god, it's so hard for me to make the decision. Do you guys agree with me?
Yes, boss. I think that is the best way for now.
I'm agree to boss. After this, you should be more careful, boss.
Alright, thank you for giving me your opinion. So, our meeting is done for today. Thank you so much, everyone. You may leave.
Thank you, boss.
At the end, Fazura Holdings need to buy back their shares at a premium prices since the value is far above the market value in order to prevent the potential takeover. Fortunately, Greenmail is rarely occurs nowadays because
even though Greenmail still happen behind our backs nowadays, there is state regulation and several federal that has made it much more difficult for them. Back to 1987, the Internal Revenue Services or IRS has introduced an excise tax of 50% of this Greenmail profit. Moreover, companies also have introduced various defense mechanisms referred to as poison pill to deter activist investors from making hostile takeover bid. An anti-Greenmail provision is a special clause in the firm corporate charter that prevents the board of directors from approving Greenmail payments, while an anti-Greenmail rule will remove all the possibility that the board takes the expedient way out and pay off an outcome acquirer of the company share, leaving shareholders worse off.